Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your weekly love reading for April 3rd to April 10th. I'm going to be pulling a 5-card spread from the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puy-Munlaw. Let's get into your reading. The first card is your situation. So can we please get a love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th, please. First card is the situation. Second card is you, Gemini. Third card is what's surrounding. Fourth is outcome. Bottom of the deck is underlying energy. So this 5-card spread, please, is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance. First card is a situation, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the situation? What is the situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the situation? Seven of Wands, and on the bottom, Tower. Okay, and can we get a card for you, Gemini? One card for you, Gemini. This represents Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th. That's a lot here. Okay, so this card represents you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th. Death and Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcanas, all three. Alright, so what's surrounding Gemini? Can we get a card surrounding Gemini? And I'll take the bottom of the deck too, please. What's surrounding Gemini, please? What's surrounding Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? It's a lot here. Okay, it's too many. What's surrounding Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th, please? The cards got so, look at this, like it won't even, it's so sticky. All right, 2 cards again, but we're gonna keep going. Let me just, I don't know what's going on with the cards. They're better. Surrounding you. Okay. And then the outcome. Chariot. A lot of major arcana. 4 of Wands. Ace of Wands here. Okay. So 7 of Wands is about a challenging situation where you feel like you're being threatened, and somebody does. It's called a card of blocking. It's also called the Hero card, where you're called on the spur of the moment to kind of stand up, jump out, and like defend something, defend what you have. You feel attacked. You feel like somebody is challenging you, and so you need to stand your ground and protect what you have, what you've achieved. The underlying energy for that is a Tower moment. So 7 of Wands and the Tower moment both have this element of surprise, something coming out of nowhere and kind of shocking you awake out of bed with 2 mismatched shoes on top of a hill, being vigilant and guarding what you have. Tower is something, again, that lightning bolt striking the tower. And people falling down and having this kind of ending to an old way of thinking through this destruction. Something that's as swift as that lightning bolt, something coming out of nowhere possibly, okay, that's in the sense that it's shocking to you. Could be anything from a fight, argument, to finding out something or someone challenging you, but it's a very combative, kind of out of nowhere, surprising, shocking kind of situation here. Now, well, let's go to you. You got the Death card, and underlying that, the clarifier would be the Wheel of Fortune. So the Death card is about an ending. The Wheel of Fortune, being the number 10, is a completion number, but at the same time, it's saying change. Now you have Chariot as well. These are all major arcanas. They're all about a profound, deep change happening with you right now. The Death card is an ending to an old way of being. Okay, this death is just like this tower moment. I liken it to the goddess, the Hindu goddess Kali, who destroys something, and at the time you may feel like it's the end of you, like you can't get over this. But with this ending, this, you see major fire energy too, with the lightning bolt, you know, lighting this house on fire, and here with the Death card, Phoenix rising from the ashes. This purification that happens, this liberation and freedom that comes from this ending. So you right now with the Death card is about this Phoenix from the ashes energy. Something ends, and then there's a rebirth after death, a new life, a new beginning, a major transformation. And this clarifier is the World card. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune spins and it changes and it brings in change into your life. So however you thought things were, it might be shocking or a surprise to you from the period of the 3rd to the 10th when the wheel turns and brings a great change that brings an ending and a new beginning. Around you there's 7 of Swords, and clarifying that is 10 of Cups. The 7 of Swords is a card that's called the Lord of Unstable Efforts. This card is traditionally in the tarot about someone who leaves a sad situation with the 6 of Swords and moves. It indicates a move to another country. And with the 7 of Swords, it indicates now this new effort that you're making to start over, to start fresh. The wobbly legs, so to speak, trying to find your ground, trying to find what works and doesn't work now. It's not stable yet, but that's okay. It's about making those steps to learn and rebuild with a new life. And that's natural that would come after a big ending. Something that's ended, we see endings all up in here, okay? And then you see the 7 of Swords now starting over. Not quite sure of how to do it, but you have to. And so you're making the moves. Now, also the 7 of Swords can speak to deception and trickery and stealing away with something that is not yours. You see the swan at the top of this like pile of rocks, and there's one down here, this figure who's masked, indicating deception, stealing away with one of those swords. Now this swan is aware, especially in this Shadowscapes Tarot, the swan is aware what this person is doing. But they're just going to let it be for now. It's kind of this element of, you know, when if you run a business or something and someone's skimming a little bit, or you have personal information and someone's looking into your personal information even though they shouldn't be, or spying or doing something deceptive or stealing away of some energy or power of others that's not yours. So this is the energy around you as well, however that resonates for you. And the other person, the swan at the top, this person is aware of it, and they're just, right now it's not a great loss to them because they have a lot going on. And they see it, and it's kind of this energy of waiting to see how bad it gets before they have to make a move and do something about it. Now, the underlying energy of this was the 10 of Cups. So that's unfortunate because this is the happily ever after card. This is something that completes you. This is the completion of your emotions, love, family, kids, all of this kind of energy. So the good news, though, possibly, is that, yeah, let's take it in a good way. This is good news. Because when you see this 7 of Wands being challenged and something breaking down, new life coming, a change here, starting over, and this is going to bring you happiness. This new kind of starting over, finding your stability, this kind of moving away from something sad that's ended, is going to bring you true fulfillment and joy and happiness. Because you see the outcome, the Chariot, another card of major change and travel. Chariot is also says victory is assured. It's the Kingmaker card. It's ruled over by Cancer. It's also about going into battle and being assured you will win and come back a king. Having great, when you see horses and the chariots traditionally drawn by sphinxes or lion horses, whatever they choose to use in the tarot, it indicates movement, swift change, change in location or change in your life. And that's the outcome. Great change, victory being assured. Bringing stability, a time of stability where you see instability with the Seven of Wands, the Lord of unstable efforts. That's what it's called. Starting fresh. Stability is indicated with this change. So you have Ace of Wands as well, very virile card, very passionate card, inspired card about a new passionate beginning that's going to spark you up, light you up again. So let's pull some oracle cards and see where this is all going. But honestly, it looks like whatever is ending here, whatever is coming to an end, it's for the better. And it's going to bring you freedom, liberation, and a new life. So this is Well Kuan Yin by Alana Fairchild. Can we please get a card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th? Now, Seven of Wands and Chariot both indicate victory. Seven of Wands more, it's a hero energy of being able to be withstand your obstacles and challenges and challengers and being victorious over your competition. And Chariot obviously is about more kind of a battle-like position, going into battle and winning, coming back a king, conquering. All right. There we go. The Snow Shepherd is beautiful. Keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult or complex than it needs to be. Yet, the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do. Let go of everything else. All right. Not to overcomplicate things. Overthink things. So this is Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now. Can we please get a card from the top and from the bottom for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th, please? I'll take that. By spreading loving energy, I attract more love. Okay? We get that a lot, Gemini, for you guys lately. It's been like a lot of don't be judgmental, be compassionate, spread more love, be positive. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Beautiful. All right, so let's keep going. This is the Gateway Oracle Cards by Denise Lin. I'm going to pull a card, one card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th. Looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Beautiful. Igniting courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. And that's more of that Chariot energy there. What is this? Right. So let me read Looking Deeper. Things are not always as they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Something that seems closed may in fact be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Imagine a mystical mountain lake where you can see the reflection of the sky and trees, but when you look beneath the surface, you can see sparkling gems in the crystal clear depths. These treasures are meant for you. By exploring hidden crevices in your soul, you will begin to uncover even more profound levels of the vast majesty within yourself. Regarding my relationships with myself and others, is there an area in which I should look deeper? If I need to go beneath the surface of a situation in my life, how should I proceed? Is there anything that I'm not seeing in my life? All right, so that's about looking deeper. And these wonderful, beautiful gems that are beneath the surface within yourself. All right, so this is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we please get one card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th, please. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And that has to do with, I think, this Seven of Wands, right? Feeling like you need to defend yourself. Pay attention to the red flags is all about somebody who treats you well and shows you a very nice face, but it's not so nice with other people. Like, they'll give you examples of the valet, wait staff in restaurants and stuff, and how they're not so nice with them. So pay attention to the red flags. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So it's not saying that you have to break up, and I'll read it to you. It's just saying maybe have a conversation about this stuff with this person. Pay attention to the red flags. The romance angel sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you are swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Don't allow emotion to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for you in a relationship. And again, around you, this kind of sneakery. Okay, anyways, a red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of your relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition. All right, so then this is the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. I'm going to take a card from the top and the bottom because these are very short. So can we please get a card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, April 3rd to April 10th. These are a little bit gummy. Hold on a second. Loosen it up. Get some air in between these cards. Okay. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. That's the one on top. And then the one on bottom. The Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. All right. So it looks good, Gemini. Just looks like you guys have to have a convo about some little tweaking that needs to be done to the relationship here. 45. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. All that is needed is some extra support and care. Take the time to encourage someone. Recognize the effort that they are making. Being supportive will help create harmony and peace. Just as the angels support us in all things, be willing to support the ones you love. And then number 28. The Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. This is so special, unique, and cannot be defined in words. This is love that is comfortable and fits perfectly. It can be between parents and children, in a romantic relationship, or in a special friendship. All right, Gemini, that was your reading for April 3rd to the 10th. I hope that resonated for you. Please check out your other readings, and please come back and check out your other future love readings coming up in the next week or so. Until next time, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.